What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ty, and today in this video I'm going to be doing a 5-minute review on Zack Snyder's brand new Netflix film, that being Rebel Moon. Before I start talking about this movie, I hope that all of you that celebrate had a lovely Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and for those of you that don't, I hope your holiday season in general is going well, and I hope you have a great 2024. But moving on from that, for those of you that are new to my channel, a 5-minute review, it's a series on this channel, very self-explanatory. I give myself just 5 short minutes to talk about what I loved, what I hated, give my thoughts, and give my opinions about the movie in the video today. For those of you that are new, again, like I said, if you guys would like to stick around, consider hitting that subscribe button. Oh, I'm stuttering here. And also, if you like this video, please consider dropping a like. That would mean the world to me. By the way, make sure you stick around to the end of this review because I want to give both my final rating and also talk about something very important regarding this movie that I feel like not a lot of people are talking about, but I'll get into that after the review. Let's just get started here. Alright guys, the timer just started. Let's get right into this review. So, before I start talking about Rebel Moon and just, the intricacies of that film, I feel like it's very important for you guys to understand my perspective on Zack Snyder. The reason for that being that I feel like he's the most controversial director working in Hollywood right now. On one side of things, you have, the Snyder cult, the fans that love him to death. They'll support him no matter what, through good and bad, thick and thin, whatever. Then on the opposite side of things, you have the Snyder haters. They just hate this guy to death. They're already saying his movies are bad before they even come out. And then there's a small group of individuals that kind of sit right in the middle. They're like that mixed aspect. I personally feel that I'm sort of in that mixed group, if you know what I mean. Basically though, if I had to say I lean positive or negative, I would say I do lean negative though. For the most part, I don't really enjoy his movies that much, but I'm always excited to see his next film because I do appreciate his style. Speaking of his next film, I heard that we were getting a Zack Snyder film. Again, he's a stylized guy. That's going to be like Star Wars. It's going to be R-rated. It's going to be a part 1 of a part 2, at least, talking about the first part. And this could, turn into a next franchise. It's being backed by Netflix, meaning that it's getting like a lot of funding, so it won't like look cheap or anything. But what did I actually think about Rebel Moon? Guys, this is a really bad movie. I'm just going to be real with you. And again, I'm not a Snyder hater. Yes, I am kind of mixed negative, but that doesn't mean I hate the guy's movies or anything. This movie is terrible. I don't even know where to begin. First of all, there's one problem that Netflix messed up. That being that this movie is PG-13, and in early 2024, we're getting the R-rated version, basically like the Snyder cut of his own movie. That doesn't even make sense. I don't know why you wouldn't release the R-rated version and that be the only version. I get they probably wanted it to be like more widely accessible, but it's not like this is going to the movie theaters or anything. This is going on a streaming service. People watch whatever. Doesn't make any sense to me. And the problem with that is that Zack Snyder's best qualities, and especially the fact that he aimed this movie to be rated R, you could see that this movie's sort of like mashed together and edited so that they could kind of cut out R-rated stuff and also cut out more scenes of this film, because it's clear that scenes are like cut out of this movie because the plot overall is not good. I'm just gonna be real with you. Just to get started on, talking about the story here. This movie, it's written pretty poorly, and that might get better in the R-rated version, but I'm just talking about this version for now because that's the only version out and the only one that I can even judge. The thing is, when we start with our story, right, we have our little town, there's these bad people that come in and they're like, hey, we want food from you guys. We'll be back in about 10 weeks. People were saying it was like a Bug's Life, which I thought was pretty funny, like, the discourse online. And yeah, so the people in the village are like, well, our main characters at least are like, hey, we're gonna go recruit some people. The problem is, we spend most of this movie like recruiting people, but once we recruit somebody, they literally do nothing. We recruit the first person, cool, we talk with them a little, whatever. Then we go on to the second person, and that first person we recruited is just standing in the background. Then we go to the third person, and then the first 2 people we recruited are just standing in the background, doing virtually nothing. Why is that the case? I have no idea. Our villain here is like the budget version of Hans Landa, the villain from Inglourious Basterds, where he kind of has like this nice guy approach at first, but you could tell he's trying to like manipulate you, get information out of you, and then all of a sudden he'll just like snap and be evil. But like I said, it's like the budget version, and he's the most flavorless, uninteresting villain ever. God, where do I even go from there? One thing I gotta say, when it comes to the positives, I actually thought that the CGI looked very good, and like above average good, especially in a year where I feel like 2023 has been so known for just having terrible CGI, whether it's through superhero movies, other blockbusters. Things have just looked terrible. So I'll give them that the CGI looks really good. But even from there, again, these characters are so boring. It's so bland to be around them. There's nothing in this that really is super thrilling besides maybe the last like 10 or 15 minutes or so. I've got 45 seconds left. I gotta say, I feel like the aesthetic is really cool, right? The fact that we're on this sci-fi thing. And Zack Snyder said, yeah, this is influenced by Star Wars, this, that. But why would I watch this movie over Star Wars? If I'm sitting at home thinking, I want to watch a sci-fi film, why wouldn't I just watch Star Wars instead? And you could say, oh, well, it has like Zack Snyder's flavor, and it's R-rated, so it's like the, more edgy cut. But they didn't even release that version, so this is just worse Star Wars. Hopefully, the new cut will be better, but with only 8 seconds left, I've got to say, this was a bad movie. But I am optimistic with this new cut. I think it could be pretty good. But yeah, guys, if you've seen Rebel Moon, let me know down in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I don't know. I know people get super, opinionated when it comes to Snyder films. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.